You pointed out that police would be so busy arresting handgun owners that they would be unable to protect the people against criminals. It's a nasty truth, but those who seek to inflict harm are not fazed by gun control laws. I happen to know this from personal experience. You know, I've always felt a special bond with the members of your group. You live by Lincoln's words. Important principles may and must be inflexible. Your philosophy put its trust in people, so you insist on individuals be held responsible for their actions. The NRA believes that America's laws were made to be obeyed and that our constitutional liberties are just as important today as 200 years ago. And by the way, the Constitution does not say that government shall decree the right to keep and bear arms. The Constitution says the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Thank you, Ronald Reagan. Awesome. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the gun range. We have a special guest, my friend Bryan. Hey, dude, how are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Rich?
I'm doing all right. Thank you, thank you. You brought a whole bunch of special guests with you, I see.
Yes.
Always love the bling on this channel. We also, unfortunately, this is going to be the last time Bryan's going to be on the show. He's moving to the Sunshine State. He's trying to find a place warmer than up here in Massachusetts at 100 degrees right now.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I haven't sweated enough this week.
Oh, okay. You just want to go down there for the gun laws, that's all.
That's part of it, yeah.
Yeah. He's another one of the mass exodus that we have here in Massachusetts. We're like bailing like rats out of a sinking ship here in Mass, but that's another topic for another time anyway.
Yeah.
So you had actually just did a couple shoots a while back, and you brought some videos with you. And let's show one of the videos, and we can talk about it. And maybe we can talk about some of the bling in front of us as well. Nice. So where was that?
North Grafton Fish and Game.
You guys ought to check that out. It's a good little club.
Yeah.
And you were shooting bowling pins?
Yeah, I was shooting bowling pins.
What were you shooting the bowling pins with?
That video, I'm shooting that pink gun right there with the pink grips on it. That is a Raven 25 automatic.
I can see that on you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got two of those there. How'd you end up coming with those little baby guns?
I used to have one many, many years ago when I was an armed security officer. I kept as a backup in my pocket, and for whatever reason, I do not remember why I sold it, got rid of it. And a really good friend of mine had the one that has the pink grips on it, and he hates it. He absolutely hates it, and he hates it even more now that I own it, because he's never beaten me with it. And when I got it, it had regular wooden grips on it. However, I had a son-in-law 3D print me the 3D print.
That's cool. Those are good-looking grips on that too, actually.
I love the way it come out, and honestly, I think it contrasts well with the chrome.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And it's twin with the white. I think it makes
Yeah.
it pop, you know?
Well, the one with the white was his wife's, and she finally decided she didn't want it any longer. And I had always told him, if you're gonna sell it, get rid of it. I want first option on it, so I was able to pick that one up.
And now what caliper are those?
Those are 25 automatic.
So a little baby bullet.
Yeah, a little bit better than the 22.
But obviously, you can take down the
As
3.5-pound bowling pins with that.
More than enough.
At
More
quite
than
a
enough,
distance, too.
more than enough power to take them down. We're shooting 30 to 32 feet by best estimate. And I don't have a problem with it. I shoot accurately at 50 feet on a steel target with a 4-inch circle. With the pink one, I put all 6 rounds into that 4-inch
nice.
circle at 50 feet. So I absolutely love them. I'd get 2 or 3 more if I could.
Very cool.
They're not very expensive either. So
And everybody, you know, I have a lot of people like, oh, well, you're a big guy. You probably carry a really big gun. And I'm like, nope. Look at that. It's whatever's comfortable for you, you know? Whatever fits your hand.
yeah,
And
a lot of times, if I do carry, I carry that black one, Glock 19,
yeah.
just because it is smaller than my 1911 or my Glock 22s, and it's a little bit easier to conceal, but it still punches the.
Now, what caliber is that?
That is a 9mm.
That's a 9, okay.
So
yeah.
it packs a little bit of a punch. 10 rounds, all you need. I would like to have the 17s, but we don't live in that state. But yeah, that gun, I bought everything for it, and a good buddy of mine actually built it for me.
Oh, nice. What generation is that?
That is a Gen 3.
'Cause I'm looking at that little beaver tail right there coming off, and
That's
I'm
a
like,
Gen
oh, that's
3.
Nice. All right.
And it's pretty much all stock. And I don't know exactly specifically what he did with it, but we were shooting at 50 feet at bowling pin tops hanging from a cord, and out of 10 rounds, I hit them 7 times
Oh,
with that
nice.
weapon. So
Nice. Now it's a good
I-
thing you're not moving to California with that.
oh dear Lord, yeah, no,
We'd all be in trouble.
I'd rather stay back here in Massachusetts than move to California.
I always made a joke it was a different planet out there, and it
It
pretty much is.
I've been there once for work down in San Francisco in the Silicon Valley area and stuff. I spent a week out there and was not impressed. But you give me a choice, I'll take my northeast corner up here in New England.
No, I get it. I'd love to go back to Maine myself, but
Yeah,
Maine's starting to become more like Massachusetts every day. It seems like, which
it
is
is.
just blows my mind. But whatever, you know. So what else do we have here? We got this little shiny little gadget right here.
I picked that up from the same individual from the Ravens,
Oh.
my buddy Donnie. That is a Ruger 2245. It is a Mark II platform, but the handle is set up more like the 1911 handle. And I specifically got that one because I have a bigger hand, and I'm very comfortable with the 1911s. It shoots well. My girlfriend absolutely loves it. She comes out and she's shooting
She's a
with
good
us
shot,
sometimes.
too.
Yeah, I get a little worried every now and then when you take her shooting. When she finally relaxes after the first couple of mags, or first time she goes up and shoots, and now she's more comfortable, then she's
Once you shake the dust off.
yeah, she's
Yep.
actually, she don't think she is, but she is actually a really good shot. So
Good. And what's the story with this guy on the end?
that's my big boy. The gentleman who built my 19 for me, he absolutely loves the 1911 platforms. He's got several of them, and he built one for our mutual friend Donnie that he nicknamed Legos because it was all pieced together from different makes. And he and I were talking, and I said to him, look, I want a completely Frankenstein 1911. I want something that doesn't match everything. I don't want...
Open up the spare bin.
Yeah, exactly.
Just root around, whatever you pull out, stick it in the gun.
Don't want a Gucci gun. But I want it to be tight, and I want it to basically thread needles. And he came up with that. We got a Rock Island frame, Colt upper, Wilson combat interior, Ruger interiors. I forget who the trigger is, but the hammer, I wanted that specific Commander hammer on it, and everything is completely mismatched. It took him a while to get, especially the slide fitted to the frame.
Yep.
But I will say this, he delivered beyond the expectations that I had for it. Functions, runs flawlessly. I've never had a failure to fire or eject or load. And it fits so well in my hand. I absolutely love it. So, and that takes bowling pins off with ease.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And your smith is Bill Fox.
Yes, Bill Fox.
And he works out of Guardian, right?
He works out of Guardian Arms. He is a licensed gunsmith, licensed instructor. He's a very close personal friend. He's my personal instructor. And he's taught me a bunch of stuff. And I hope I've at least taught him one or two little things over the years that we've known each other. And, you know, it's a friendly rivalry when we go to the range and we shoot. He usually kicks my butt pretty hardcore, but out of the group of friends that we have, there's 3 or 4 of us that have the accolade that can say that they actually beat Bill Fox head-to-head on the bowling pins, and there's one person in the group that can actually say they beat him twice in the same day, and that's me, and I did it with 2 separate firearms. So... But then we shot a third time, and he reminded me who was the better shooter, so I haven't beaten him since either.
You still have a little bit of time left.
A couple weeks, yeah. Never know.
So let's watch another video and see what we get to see on this one.
We're going to try this.
We're going to try this, and I'm going to get on the other side and watch this. Go ahead.
Gotta love it. No, those are the 2 Ravens.
Those are the Ravens. That was the first time I went, they call it gunfighter style shooting, two-handed like that. Normally you would have heard a lot of pings if it was just one from hitting that steel target, because that's what I was shooting at, but I think I've only once ever shot that gun with one hand. So you know, I'm only holding on to it basically with my thumb.
Look how pretty those are.
My thumb and my ring finger around it because I have such small hands. Fortunately, there's not a lot of recoil, as you saw in the video, but I'm also not a small person either. So,
Well, I've had a lot of students that were your size, and at the end of the day, they're like, I want to take this course and buy just something very small for myriad of reasons.
Yes.
And a lot of them all make sense. So it's there's a lot of careers out there that you really should carry a gun for protection, and for stupid insurance reasons they don't allow you to. And these things are nice to just fit right into your breast pocket or whatever. And
and they're not very heavy either.
yeah, yep. And I don't know about you, but even as someone as big as you, it's like, you don't want to get hit by a 25.
I don't want to get hit with any of it.
Yeah.
I've been down that road a few times in my life.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It's not pleasant.
So if you look at these things and you go, oh, a little 25, don't ever knock it, because you don't want to get hit by it.
There was just a news story about a person who did a self-defense thing somewhere down. I think it was in Florida, to tell you the truth, which wouldn't surprise me. An older lady defended her house with a Raven 25 automatic, and 2 of the 3 assailants ended up. I believe it was 2 out of 3. Unfortunately, did not make it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Due
about.
to shot placement.
Yep. Yep.
Which I don't
Hey,
get.
good for her.
Hey,
10,000%. You
yeah.
walk in through that door, you're fair game.
I wouldn't want to be the one who survived and said, "What you get hit with a 25 Raven with pink grips," but you know, that's not going to be the one I'm going for if I'm in that situation. But
Yeah.
let me clarify, I don't actually want to be in that situation.
No, I get that. Yeah, it's, you don't ever want to pull your firearm out. But
No.
if you had to, you have it.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of it.
Well, having it is one thing, but you need to be better than proficient with knowing how it works and so on, and you need to be able to actually hit what you're shooting at.
Yep,
And good guys have to worry about where their lead goes. The bad guys don't.
exactly. And it's not any assault against you. It's never the way you think it's gonna go
No.
either. It's very dynamic, and people don't quite understand that. But so what we got a couple other videos here. What do we got going on?
I think I got about 30 of them in my phone, but
Oh,
I'll have to send you the video of me shooting the 2 black powder rifles like pistols.
I did see that though
Yeah.
on your page, or no, on the group's page. Yeah, we have a lot of fun over at Grafton, and I unfortunately
Actually, I think I did that one in Spencer, but
no, I thought it was Grafton.
no, I did that several years ago. We were at the Spencer Sportsman's Club, and I had done it once or twice before with my kids out on a private piece of property, and my son mentioned it, and I'm like, yeah, we can do that. I got them both. Why not? And so, okay, we did it.
Recoil, it shouldn't have been too bad. They're black powder.
Well, I shoot 150 grains of powder with a 295 grain power belt bullet, so I shoot a magnum load out of it. It's
Black
not
powder is just completely different recoil though than other things, so it's
comparable to a 16 gauge shotgun, I think. Maybe go as far as say a 20 gauge. But the weight of the barrel absorbs a lot of it. The weight of the gun helps recoil mitigate the recoil on the weapon. So
Spencer. I don't think I've ever shot there.
I only got like a 25-yard range or something like that. You're shooting at a farmer's field. And if he's out there working the field, there's no shooting.
Do they have any well?
Bullets.
Oh, we do. Hey, we have another video. What was going on there?
The slide safety, I hit it with my thumb.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, big old thumb holding it. And it does recoil a little bit. You can't see it in the hand, but it jumps my thumb just enough to knock the safety on.
So I'm not a big fan of these modern plastic Tupperware guns, but I do admit that's not a problem you'll ever have with one of these.
No.
So, although Massachusetts does demand that you have a thumb safety on these things, yeah, like a thumb safety, I guess. And every once in a while, you may hit that too, but that's what part of training is all about. Of learning that, oh, this happened, and being able to rectify it in an extremely short amount of time. And the competitions that Bryan and I do helps put that little bit of emotional anxiety into the mix and make you have to think under pressure to try to fix whatever malfunctions you have going on. And that's just general part of training that you have to do if you decide to own a firearm. You can't just take the course, buy a firearm, say that 1911, and go, oh, I have a gun now, stick it up into your closet and leave it there for the next 20 years and say, oh, I can defend my family because I got a gun. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't work that way.
No.
But a lot of people do. It's just responsibility. You have to take it out. I tell all my students, it's like, even if you dedicate 10 mins at your local gun range a month, that's not a lot.
No.
Not a lot at all.
No, and you know, you don't have to go into the big heavy stuff, 45s, just the 22 alone. My mother never wanted to touch a gun at all. 3 months after my father passed away, she got her gun license here in Mass, and we were on in an indoor range shooting, and she dumped 2 mags, turned around, and reached up and slapped me across the head. When I asked her what was it for, she said, why don't you tell me this was so much fun? And then every time after that I went shooting, she wanted to come, and we had a Browning Buckmark at the time, 22 caliber pistol, and she absolutely loved it.
That's awesome.
She had a blast.
That's awesome.
So, and we used to do the pin shoots at the Worcester Pistol Rifle Club before I moved up to Maine with her. And she would shoot her buckmark. She never won, but she just went there and had a blast doing it. Okay, all 4 of my kids started out with either that gun or the Browning Buckmark or some sort of a 22 and worked their way up. Only one of them's fired the 25s, but they've all fired all the bigger stuff. My 19-year-old just sent me a video. He was shooting his buddy's HK 40 cal pistol
Nice.
down in Virginia, and he was bragging about how good he was shooting. And then I sent him a video, and he didn't want to brag anymore. But
How's your kids doing anyway? They were on this show many years ago, and
1 or 2 of them were here.
Yep.
My oldest stepson lives in the city of Worcester. He's planning with his wife and kids about moving down somewhere near Orlando. My youngest stepson, my redheaded stepchild, just tore out of Mass on the 12th of June? No, 22nd. Went to Indiana to be with his girlfriend, hopefully fiance by now. Lovely young lady. And he took his firearms
awesome.
with him, so I'm pretty happy because I gave him his guns. My youngest one lives in Virginia, and he is, I wish I could get him up here so you could see him now. People that have seen him before, he was just a little guy at the time. Now he's 19 and he's just about 6'7". He's an absolute monster. My 31-year-old works as a school bus monitor, lives in Worcester with his mother. But I just spoke to him today. He's doing really well.
awesome.
So they're all health-wise, they're all in perfect health.
Nice. Good.
So,
Good to hear. Good to hear.
I couldn't ask for more on that. They're all relatively happy, they're healthy, and pretty much doing their own thing, and what not more a parent can ask for.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
The grandkids are raising Cain, and
Beautiful. Beautiful. So, do we have any more videos? Yes, well, we got 2 more. Well, let's see one more. Let's go. God, it's so hard to see those pins against that backdrop.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Bill about changing out the backdrop, or at least spray paint the pins or something like that, so
Oh,
you can
that's a
see
good
them.
idea. Spray paint them black, yeah.
Black or like a neon orange or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
High vis.
That's true. Even though you can't really see the pins, I think you saw one fall. We were talking about like your mother and stuff like that. There's a lot of people out there, and I talk to people all week long about firearms every day. And a lot of people are like, oh, why would you want to do a sport like that? I'm afraid of guns. And I'm like, everybody you know, talk them into just going to the range and just trying like the little 22s or something. Just give them a little taste of it. And what I find is I've converted a lot of people over, not necessarily intentionally, but people that are like, I don't like guns. I'm like, on the house, just come on down with me just for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just try it. Just give them a 22, have them shoot a little piece of steel so when they shoot it, they hear that ding.
Yep.
And it's amazing what happens to people, and they'll be like, oh,
This is really cool.
I like this.
Did you see that? I shot 10 times. I hit it 4 times. Yeah, well, here's another mag, another 10. Go for 5.
Many times when I go to the range with my students, and by the time we get all, people who've never shot a gun before, and by the time we get done, they're looking at the table going, where's all the rest of the ammo?
Yeah.
You shot it all. They're like, oh, that's it? I want more. I want to do this again. I'm like, okay.
I will say this to everybody out there who's going to watch this. If you want to take and learn and do something, we've been to the range. I went with my girlfriend. We went out and we shot some steel plate, and that was the first time that she had shot, and it was the Ruger over there. She was real nervous with me, and I'm comparable in years to the amount of time you've been doing it. Still,
Yeah, it's that.
been close.
Sometimes you're too close to somebody.
Doing it close to 50 years, but she's real nervous with me standing there, trying to teach her. But Rich, you stepped in, and she has sung your praises ever since. And I'm not trying to make points because I'm here on the show or anything like that. I speak the truth.
You're welcome back anytime, Bryan. Thank you.
I will let you know if I'm coming up from Florida or whatever.
Oh, excellent. I'm sure we'll stay in touch.
See what I can bring with me. Maybe, it ain't gonna happen. I'll telecommute if that's something we can do.
We've been working on that, so.
We'll have to stay in touch. Or send you a couple videos or something.
Oh, there you go. Probably I'm jealous of all the stuff you're going to get to play with down there.
I've played with quite a few things up here. One of my favorites, Bill Fox, has a 44 Magnum Desert Eagle in bronze, and when the sunlight hits it, everybody used to bust on them because it looks like it's purple.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a guy, I happen to like pink. I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors. And we got a video of me shooting this, and he did a still frame, and there's a flame about this big coming out the front of the gun. It's an incredible picture, but the video's pretty cool too.
That's one I don't have as a Desert Eagle, and I look at them all the time, and I'm just like, I'm almost right there to get one, but
yeah, they're not cheap. But
as soon as I say yes, that's the one I want, the hot water tank pukes.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The truck pukes, or I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
So, Bryan,
thank you very much,
I'm
Rich.
saddened that I won't get to hang with you as much anymore, but my definitely positive energy to the next chapter in your life, and I'm happy
I'm
for you.
looking forward to it and cringing at the same time.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Everybody out there, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope you just keep the 180 and shoot safe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.